Welcome to Dan ARG YouTube. Comrade Stanley Osazel Sapwinahodi don talk so many things for this video. So many things wey dey happen for Nigeria, mostly for Edo State. He talk about Fulani herdsmen, custom wey dey disturb people for road, and Bola Tinubu wey wan contest for the office of Nigeria president. He also talk about our Nigerian girls and Nigeria boys. Make I leave you, make you hear from Comrade Stanley Osazel Sapwinahodi. Enjoy the video.
Yes. I won't lie to you. Sorry for the little distraction. This is as a result of some calls coming in, and I think it's hard time we change. We add more gadgets to our system so as to be able to cope with this kind of situation in the future. I want to state clearly that this is the only area that government must address. To me, it's obvious that the federal government is aiding and abetting the activities of this terrorist war. Yes. But we, as a citizen, must take the bull by the horn. While we continue to commend the effort of the Edo State government in respect to the positive administration, because there are some persons who argued vigorously the developmental stride of this government. Ọtí ìwé bá wọn dé, ọtí ọba, ìníbìní wà náà ẹgbẹ́ o, ọtí. There are some people who continue to argue the developmental stride of this government. But since Ambassador Apostle Alfred Uyinosa and all that great Edolites started showing the workings of the Obaseki administration, because Obaseki is not a government that going to shout for people to see the workings of government. No. It should be able to reflect itself. Everybody knew that this administration is performing expeditiously well. The only challenges is one, land grabbing. The second one, which is the basic problem, excuse me please, Mama take you about you the second one is the Fulani herdsmen attack against our people. But we rest assured that this one safe will pass away. When their brother new enter power, in a secondary school year, cow drive students more of classroom. Cow drive students more for classroom. In the street of Abuja, motor dey comot for road for cow. Government no give the man and woman wey dey train fowl land. Government no give the man and woman wey dey train goat land. Government no give the woman wey dey train and the man wey dey train fish and pay land, why is the federal government calling for Ruga for an individual businesses? My brothers in the south and my sisters in the south, know this and have peace. With what we have today in Nigeria, we are second-class citizens in this country. Abdul Rashid can pass through the police station with any type of weapon without being a member of any security outfit. Whether na stabina you carry or na long sword. Though when I say have people say, well, na kwana, yeah, you pass. But if Buddha, Osaon, Nnamdi, Chidebere, Oluwaseun, Ọmọ Oluwa, Lowo Ejo pass the same place with broken bottle, they will arrest and detain am. They will arrest and detain am. We don't need to talk much. When being made is very explicit. Our people requested that the issue of the Herdsmen attack must be looked into. We know that the federal government will frustrate the effort. I know that. I know that. But you see this land grabbing, this one not concern federal government. If there are no land grabbing activities in Edo State, IGRO will exceed 3 billion that we currently have. Because there are individuals who will be say, they be Edo people, either from Edo South, Edo Central, I don't know. Now river, they call it really bad for Lagos, they buy river. They'll build or arrange all their businesses. I know how many people don't call me say, I'm going to come go do survey for me for Ogun. You know, when you have what we call growth of conurbation, so people deal with the Ogun State, they say in Lagos. If that person don't carry me from here, go do some jobs. In fact, as we speak, any moment from now, I'm going for a job in Lagos State. Not be a Yoruba man, they carry me go there. Na Binima gone. Because he's afraid to invest. This man they carry me go there, so I don't want to mention the community name. He just lost 3 land. Money not easy to get now. For somebody to lose 2 million into 6 million naira. Let me not deceive you. 6 million naira is a very huge amount of money. So like you will get 200 million for your account or 300 million. You can say what is 6 million. Now your own view be that. Person will never see 300,000. If you get 150,000, he can't himself doing big man. Talk about who says spend 6 million. To date, nothing to write home about. He not see the land, he not see anything. One again, he offer letter your new command. He so get see. He called me in America a day. He says, I won't lie to you. They just my brother forced me to buy this land. He tell we no one count of it doing there. He there. And believe me, when people continue to shy away, it prevents development. Except if we are talking about development on Facebook and television, and we are not truly sincere about ensuring development. Fine. But if we truly want to achieve development, now let me tell you, this is the reason why I respect Chief Onanife Ibori. Why Ibori was the governor of Delta State? In the withdraw Kalumba, they put on for pocket. But you know what? All the companies and investors, they tired. It therefore means that if land grabbing activities stop totally, since when we take graduate for school, when we take start to be practice our profession, when we take move from bush to bush, now there I know say not try do people for farming. Nobody who carry farm reach those in the diaspora. Nobody, I dey tell you the truth. You will just see one person in farm go from here, he go get 100 plots for one place, which is 1,000 by 1,000. All na agriculture. Banga farm. Now let me tell you, no business reach agriculture or like Banga farm. You are going to suffer for 5 years. It depends on the seed wey you use. If na those are Greek, you will suffer for 4 years, 3 years. You dey pump money put, you no get. But when you start to dey get, na generation upon generation. Somebody now, he no fear land grabbing. He go enter inside one remote village. He come buy 3,000 plots. That is why I quickly advise all the one wey don consult me. As you dey buy, we dey survey wey follow. We dey do agric see your food give you. We dey do sip of O, agric give you. Hold on. Because that same place where you look say you buy 70,000 naira per 100 by 100. I dey Ogbewe. E dey break, I dey Ogbewe, when I dey come. A day I don send am say check am, go withdraw, go don enter. Maybe you no get alert. So as we speak, I will advise them say do see your food, do everything, carry am. Because that same community wey you see so, that land wey you buy 70,000 naira or 60,000 naira for 100 by 100 because you think say town no go reach there. In the next 20 years, town must reach there. Those same community we want come back say no, Emma now, Oma Senian, they want to take. But with your documents, you collect fully what rightfully belongs to you. And when you get that kind of farm, you no go digress because not be see your full advertisement with now. When you get that kind of farm and you are not afraid of land grabbing, the next man buy, the other one buy, this one buy. Believe me, when they start to harvest the agricultural produce, they want carry and enter town. Maybe for those who harvest banga, you want carry banga enter town, road no go. Even if they not fit tie that road as at that particular time, all of them will get that business with that area. go fit gather sand put for road, then they'll use grader, take grader, they'll use rammer machine, rammer am. That palliative will help in those small way. I recommended in the past and I said, I get who don't already agree to give me earth moving machine. Even if we cannot tie all the roads, we can extend palliatives to these roads. Like the dry season, we just the one pass. I said this, and I made a proposal to that. We say, okay, now every borough pit in a dope, before you start your lateral wey you dey excavate, make sure say government have access. Excuse me. Hello? Hello? Please, I'm on live. I did live, just call me back later, abeg. Like 30 minutes now, so round up. Now, with that one alone, excuse me. Hello? Please, I'm on live. Just call me back. I'm on live, please. So, with that alone, the problem identified can easily be addressed. Now, when these people now see opportunity to move their goods to town, the road go don bad. Go check place where you borrow pit dey. Those borrow pit owner, they must fix their road well. They go arrange am, e go clean. So with an earth moving machine, we can as well arrange some areas with government direct intervention in terms of asphalting may not reach as a result of the limitation of the available resources within government disposal. So believe me, if land grabbing is stopped, let me tell you, we know that in the past, our brother, our father, Captain Osa Okumbo, was one of the richest men in the state. But I will tell you one fact. Even if we don't have people in abroad who are richer than Captain Osa, but we have those that are like Captain Osa in terms of riches. Then they look, they never talk. And let me quickly tell you, there are so many persons on social media, and those that have never made a single comment, but they see everything that happens in the Edo State. They are the big wig. They want to see the sustainable template created by government so that they will not only bring in their investment, they will ship in their investment. It is only those and the Igbos that can boast of foreign direct investment. Apapa Port, Tinkan, na Igbo and Benin, and those na get them. Go to Apapa. That way they say Apapa Port, Apapa Port, Apapa Port, Apapa Port. Na Igbos and those na get that port. Tell me, if truly we fit feast, we know say that they frustrate the Gelegele seaport. We know. Those who get seaport already know what make seaport dey either the east and the south, and those. If Gelegele seaport open, we have bypassed Lagos, and Lagos no want. That's why they will continue to frustrate your effort. Make we not get this Gelegele seaport. State government cannot build the seaport. It's a PPP. The state and the federal government must collaborate. But when you want to get that collaboration, they will frustrate it. The governor came out with a very sound idea. This is what we need to do. But governor don't know, say, politics dey. Even if you have an idea, if your idea cannot carry the criminal elements along, they will frustrate it. They will not only frustrate it, they will kill it and it will die a natural death. That papa wey dey say papa wey elegant, it is those and the Igbos that controls papa. Now they bring everything they enter this town. They say ship come, American ship land, ship land from UK, ship land from Europe. Who bring the who load the ship? It is the Edos and the Igbos that loads those ship wey the sea say they arrive at your port. So, are you aware that even Oluku custom, you see custom, so Oluku custom don't frustrate so many Edos out of business. Person will bring business come. Custom clear goods for Lagos. As he don't pass all the custom finish, as he reach Oluku here, Oluku frustrate am. And one day I dey carry vehicle dey come. Because any car wey I dey use, na Lagos I dey buy them. So I dey carry the vehicle dey come. They come tell me say we don that because we move by 10 o'clock in the night. As at already 1 o'clock, no, we moved by 11. As at 1 o'clock in the night, we don already dey Igobasuwa. We don already dey what they call am, this Igbenedion side, Okada. They go say okay, make we follow inside Igobasuwa, say custom, Oluku custom dey front. E go disturb now say na where that Oluku custom dey, na me wan go pass. And na my motto, me go back. As we dey drive dey go, really, Oluku custom here come and dey say park, now say park. He say he wan see the paper, now I give am. He say whether this one, why this one not dey, this one not dey, this one not dey. Now say you don't have the right to ask me that question. He say what are you telling me? Now say I can only ask you a single question. He say okay, ask. What are you saying in the verse? Now say what is the name of your profession? He say custom. He say Nigerian custom service. I say good. Who clear the goods for? Who clear the goods for port? He say custom. That's I say una not be this. Go and meet yourself and discuss. Now they tell me say they pay one. Now say for me to give these people 1,000, will they yet tomorrow morning? Go one year do one of the year work I come out. That would offer pay and away. Now it dey with this this thing for Adoawa. I say so gonna go the alpha. Now say I do. Now it is now so gonna go the motor now I be gonna leave and make it go. That's what will take pass. If not be your sack gonna go the, or if not be say that man know me. If now that person they come go. If that can I say some people don't clear goods. They don't reach belief finish. They impound the goods, collect them from them. So say they return the bag. That is why when your brothers and sisters bring goods come, they prefer to sell it in Lagos and move than to take it back to Edo State. And if that kind of goods come Edo, it's going to add more revenue to government and it will still create more income to the good people of Edo State. So many things there. We have talked about land grabbing. We have talked about the frustrating effort of the Nigerian Customs Service, and we have talked about the deleterious effect of the Herdsmen attack against Edo people in our local community. We will not expect His Excellency Governor Godwin Obaseki to address issue relating to Nigerian Customs Service. No. There is little the governor can address in respect to the Herdsmen attack. But you see that land grabbing is 100% governor's responsibility. Not 99. It's 100% governor's responsibility. If we can address these three key areas, and the federal government of the Federal Republic of Nigeria stabilize electricity, ensure good road, because we have trunk A, trunk B, trunk C road in Nigeria. In the Western world, you call it the arterial road, the collector road, the local access, and at times the cul-de-sac. The federal governments are in charge of trunk A road. What are the trunk A road? These are the roads that link traffic from state to state. The federal government of Nigeria are in charge of the trunk A road. Then trunk B road, it's otherwise known as the collector road. But before we go to the collector road, go and check. The whole federal roads in Edo State is there. No one to write home about. But yet, this same set of politicians and their internet supporters will come to the internet to berate the government of Edo State without calling on their principal to address the plight of the people. This same set of people will come in an elections to as well campaign again for there to be continuity. Imagine iPhone 7 is leaving power. They are trying to repackage iPhone 13 Pro Max in the name of Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu. Somebody said, Atiku Abubakar did it. And I watched Asari Dokubo's interview. I was languished. I was surprised. When he said that the economic team under the Obasanjo administration that alleviated the plight of the Nigerian people in respect to the Paris Club funds that Nigerians were indebted on was cleared as a result of the Atiku's economic team, which led to the emergence of the likes of Dora Akuyele, the likes of Dr. Ngozi Okonjo, and Aganga Olusegun, and this guy now who is the current Bank of what's the name of the agricultural something, this former minister of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. These are men intellect. Atiku compiled this set of people, brought them together to address the problem of Nigeria. I never knew till Asari Dokubo opened that secret. So let us understand the workings of it. Then trunk B road is the collector road. These are roads that collect traffic from the collector, from the arterial road. The trunk B road include but not limited to: 1, Aduawa College Road, and as an example, is a collector road. 2, I'm giving you a classical example. Iguomo Community Road is a collector road. 3, Owe Road has been fixed, is a collector road. 4, St. Saviour has been fixed, is a collector road. These are roads that takes their traffic from the arterial road. It is the sole responsibility of the state government. So when you have a collector road that is bad, you have to blame the government of the state. Looking at the workings of government in respect to the amount of resources at the disposal of the government. Then trunk C road has to do with what we call the local assets. These are roads that picks traffic from the collector road, and it leads traffic to individual houses, e.g. your streets. It is the responsibility of local government to fix the roads. Ask yourself a simple question: does local government have the ability to take care of themselves, not to talk of fixing a road, where on a daily basis, recurrent expenditure of the local government is higher than money designed for capital projects. When you have rain on the road, people shout to say, "Hey, Obasekio! Obasekio!" Check the areas where this heavy downpour are gathered. They know who and who is supposed to be in charge of that road. Now, Ogege Road, which is beneath Saple Road. Now look at the state of that road. From before, after, within that Obi, and when you get to after to Ogege area, one see how Federal Road is. This same set of politicians in the APC will not come out to talk about it. The whole of them are picking their stabby knife and cutlass, looking for where the mistake of Obaseki is. Let them crucify him alive, kill and die. But whereas, as we speak today, under the Buhari administration, I challenge anybody to show me a single federal presence in Edo State. A single federal presence in Edo State. They won't do it. You are still seeing young men running out to say they want Tinubu. They want people like Tinubu. Forget about party. According to Tinubu's age report, Tinubu and Oshomole are mates, of which is not feasible. But Oshomole, as at the age of 70, even a young man of 45, no, follow Oshomole trek. Now run, you go dey run, follow Oshomole. If you dey waka, you go dey run. A man who openly said that yes, I will make 50 million Nigerian youth to join the military. 50 million Nigerian youth to join the military. Mama be I dey life. My phone be blank yesterday. I beg you come if I true. I dey life. Now, that 50 million Nigeria, I dey life, I will flash it by true. That 50 million Nigerians will be enlisted into the military. What would they be eating? Gari, cassava. Ask Tinubu. Will he enlist his own son as part of the 50 million Nigerians that he will enlist into the Nigerian military? Now you say, may you and your children, they eat the national cake. May we go learn how to do basu, tie and dye, fila onge. Your children also have been learning how to do basu, how to do tie and dye. They'll tell you, say you need to train yourself so that when you leave the school, you can be able to do something. Have you ever seen CBN coming out with an advert? They say job not day, job not day, job not day. People use Jonathan wife signature take get work for share. How come that signature give job where space not dey? Ask yourself. Where space not dey? They say no job, but signature. People will forge the signature, use and get job for share. Have you ever seen CBN advert? People not dey retire for them. People not dey die for them. If they die, they retire. Then they replace themselves, you know they know. The only interview wey you go do, the only interview wey you go do na the one wey dey how dey take dey sell for filling station, how dey take dey sell for beer parlour, or how you wan take stay for front of the hotel as a receptionist. The height of that salary is 15, 20, 25, 30. Somebody called me yesterday again. This one is directed to our women. So Sabuna Woli, you know they see the later they kill women now is now the victim. They know they kill them now, they know they pay too money. When they talk about this matter, it's causing problem. I know like you know I reply the pay say, my dear brother, any woman where they kill take do money, check where. Go and check that woman's status. Either on Facebook or on ground or where they for talk. He go say, I cannot date a broke guy. And because of that statement of I cannot date a broke guy, many boys don't run go drag the money wey they suppose get in the evening, because dem go deceive them. Dem go make them feel say dem for not get the money at all. So do this info make you get am. Whereas in the evening, if you patient, that same money will come. You drag your evening success come in the morning. Because they want to meet up, they will end up using those same yes for the money. My wife married me as a broke man. Despite the fact that to date I am a broke man. My wife married Osako Woody as a broke man. In fact, let me quote her with the language which she used. I said, baby, you know say for the now, I never too deal okay. Why would not your first move small first? Then last, when everywhere don't go. She replied, when my father married my mother, nothing dey. They grew on later brown, so we not get problem. And that is true. As we speak, my wife gave birth. Her mama come my house for Mugo. As her mama reach my house, she don spend 4 days. Na him papa say he no well, he no well. Him mama burst cry. He say I dey go back, I wan go meet my husband, I wan dey go. Na cry your mama dey cry. Na carry am go back, go meet am. Go and check how dem take marry. You even back say na call him mama call am. This one him papa call am say na una wan marry now go. Till date they remain together. I no lie you. If my children wan marry, they wan marry any woman. They must first, one of the requirements na to go first check whether the girl papa and the mama still dey. Except if one die. Say they say papa and the mama separate, the mama dey this side, na him papa dey this side. My children will not marry that kind of girl. That lie. If you like hate me for that thing, marry her. Because you know if you go resemble my own mama, na your ma you resemble. You know if you resemble my own papa, na your pa you go resemble. So if they no fit stay together, there is a possibility say you sef no fit stay. The truth is bitter, but we say it. Now when you watch some of this one wey dey talk say I can't take a broke guy. Some dey write on Facebook or say I go wan scatter. I know they see what you go say this one dey near where I dey say go leave the area. Somebody go say a woman go write on Facebook say if the man is not any 100,000 naira, I won't marry. Ask them, say, how much are you bringing to the table? Somebody write on Facebook, say, I tell her then say men marry with love, women marry who will take care of them. I partially agree, but I refuse to agree totally. Because like me, my wife married me because of love. Yes. But I still agree with the guys, but partially. When I see those comments on the media saying, some guys say go to defend the post. Say, yes, everyone should show their code according to their side. This is the taste of the girl. If you cannot, just leave her, let her face her face. No. These people have influenced the society negatively. Only one song wey somebody sing. If we no buy the best, wetin we gain o? Wetin we gain? If you no buy the best, wetin we gain o? People nearly, some boys nearly finish their mama. Some kill their mother. Take buy best. Na me dey drive the GLK 350. You see the GLK. Some people kill their mama take buy GLK. Yana gbijin yawa, yana ade GLK. So the idea of I will not date a broke man has created huge problem. I could recall that in the past, women date men just because of prospects. This guy will be something. But let me tell you as a guy, you may not even like yourself if you are poor. That's the truth. So you will not expect somebody's daughter to like you. It's normal. But the way they are going extreme is a problem. I don't feel like when God give you opportunity, not look the other man like lazy man, not be you also pass. Not be you hustle pass. The other man self the hustle, but you not see wetin you want to hustle. Now let me give a classical example. So I go no go there. So I go no go. As I dey so I dey press different phone. May not ring come out. Because I dey live. Why some I dey tell them say I'm on live, please call me back. But too much of everything is bad. I know if you talk steady, I can't say I'm on live, I'm on live. Like say I don't reach that kind of level, only one phone, one thing, why I never reach. Now, all these ones is either a new assignment or an existing assignment. What of people they know they call? I'll come back now and tell and say that one a very lazy guy. No. Even me to say they know they call me for work. Believe me, I'm not better past that same guy. No. As I did now, I won't lie to you. I am a proud hustler. A proud hustler at that. When I want to do my wedding, I don't tell them before I did the time again. I told my wife when I say, come. I know the rent motor. Now my red out to one carry but put my thing carry you. I know if you enter another person motor to do my marriage. If you say I don't get motor, after the wedding, we'll trek. Or I'll call Uber or public transport. We'll take the house. When they serve drink, when they say feed your husband, my wife want it down and say, hey, don't kneel down. Not kneel down to impress everybody here. Because like me, I know kneel down feed you. I know kneel down feed you, I know like you. I will stand, give you what I want to give you. Not kneel down. If you know say you want kneel down, you know say you kneel down for me. If you don't want to kneel down for me, not kneel down for the crowd because these people don't follow me and you stay as. It is as here now, so I do video, they hear what I talk. So they hear it is as. The stew wey dey cook now, the aroma dey enter me and Bushi nose now. As we dey, we already wait make this video finish now. We go run enter the food. I tell her say no kneel down for me because me no go kneel down give you drink. Now she kneel down, give me the drink. I don't tell you that. as I dey so no be say I wan use am come take talk. My wife no fit give me food say e don show some element of say e portrait no you know e go give me she serve me as her husband. No be lie I dey tell you, no be lie I dey tell you. I no kneel down one day say she wan give me food you need to bend down small. No, not after that day when I tell her. Na that principle. The point is this: wetin you no go fit do, wetin you no go fit finish, no start with woman. Be very careful, bros. Wetin you know say you no go fit finish, no start am o. If you know say you no go fit help woman dey wash plate, no ever wash plate. You like the plate dirty, go and rent somebody, pay make dem wash am. Because if you wash am, as you wash that plate, the next one I dey the brain, the woman first say, baby, please, na can you wash this plate for me? You don share the work. Some boys dey, dem dey approach woman, and dem dey talk to the woman. The woman talk wetin dem don like, and the thing vex dem. For dem to vex come and say, I don't like this now. Dem say, hey, baby, no now. Later, when the girl don dey with them, the girl repeat that same thing. The doctor say, not try to say I not like her. The girl say, those days if I do and this is not the best, he don't get another girlfriend. What you cannot tolerate, don't accept it from the first stage. And never ever make mistake to pretend to one girl. You know, say if you dey waka, you dey raise your hand like this. Because you want me to get back green, because you waka, you come and do like this. You are not helping anything. You don't see, as a man, do not reduce yourself because of a piece of woman's waist. Be yourself. If you like, you fine. If you don't like, you no shake it. Try the next door. Then one other thing wey man need to do is this: never ever make the mistake say you dey go, you and your wife dey go for road. As you dey go for road, fine girl come pass, you come look am. Not try am. If you don't want people to change, don't hurt them. That your wife wey say you dey stress so anything wey you stress am put, if you dey stress am for that thing again, you no succeed. Because once she strong comot for there, she don heal. Na only new thing you fit take stress am. If you run out of new thing, your house go scatter. Set your principles and get it clearly. Wetin you no want make dem do, you no do person. Make sure say even you follow stricto sensu the principle wey you sef put for ground. All the we are not lie you, no be say thank God. Our wife no dey chat for, you know, I know dey talk when my wife dey challenge me or make no. He na very cool person wey be say he don understand me. As far as we are concerned, inside our marriage, na me be the bad person, na me dey fuck up. Na me dey fuck up. Na me will be your sakunapuri. Na me be the bad person for inside. Because me sef no dey hear word. Me no down to me no dey hear word. And na so many men be. No man wey you see so, no man on earth go like challenge from a woman. No man. Women, some women wey don already frustrate from their husband house, they don comot. They no go judge wetin make dem comot. They go come claim feminists to go dey spoil innocent ones. That is why I always commend women. Some women girls dey write on Facebook say, I don't know when some big girls will don marry, when they are married, they will not be acting as if they are not the elderly. They no longer associate themselves with their old friends. Believe me, it is very good to cut their old friends. What una want to discuss? Yes, at the time, hello, how are you? Fine. Not be so now carry check, go sit down, married and single. How? She will not discuss anything with the married woman apart from now the boy come, maybe the boy come see. Is that the discussion that is supposed to be happening? And those wey dey claim feminists, wey don lose guard for inside their hearts, is either dem pursue dem comot for house because of infidelity, or their character dirty. Dem come out just say, I don take trash. I don take trash. There's some weak and gullible women wey no know. Go say na truth, na truth. Nebi odoga kumenpan meri seti susegban era mebo wayedo. That is a fact. I advise you, when you place a principle on ground, first lead by example. If you want people to follow suit, you self change yourself first. You want make now let's take an example. Like where we dey work now, you get one girl there, she no get manners at all. No ever make mistake play with her. If your mistake say how are you now, hey how today, everywhere you don eat so you don eat, the kind of response wey go give you. When I see when dey to follow people dey talk, now I say wow when una dey no because me get big body, I just want your peace. No 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 no. Even when you go laugh come near where me dey say I'll do like say I don't know where that's all because I don't want in here food from anybody. No talk of her. No, wow. When you go, I'll just like say I don't even know. When you go dey wonder say if they try follow me talk, I don't talk to them, but I play with people around. I'm a very free person. In fact I not get big man friend. When they say that they be the men wey dey roll for time, I don't get those friends. Or friend wey dey say man, na here we suppose relax and we don't pick pass this thing, and this side we suppose to be. I don't get all those kind of friends. The friends when I get, they be local like me. As I close once, in fact to even go occasion, I say me so e dey hard. Even for our own group wey we dey, we have for be coordinator general. Some people dey complain say when they reach Nigeria, they don dey see me. Not be say I no like make you see me. Na two reasons make dem no dey see me. One is this. Except you come, your shoulder come down, you no be proud person, me and you go see. I will try create chance go see. But if you be those kind of people say no, I'm gonna fit see, I no lie you. We no fit see. That one na one. And two, the jobs wey we get no dey give me time. I no lie you, I no dey fit follow person wey dey raise body, I no dey fit follow proud person play. I no dey fit. You know why? One thing when I fear pass for life na how to laugh person. I dey fear to laugh person. You know why? You will never finish life, you dey laugh. Not bad o. Bros, when you hear the language, nobody knows tomorrow. Na for both rich and poor. Nothing say you don already reach, so you no get problem again. I lie you. I don already reach, I no get problem. You know lie. The rich can be poor, and the poor can be rich. The rich can be poor, and the poor can be rich. So not take and say I don already make am. Na nobody knows tomorrow na for poor people. Na lie you. There are senators in 1999. Today they cannot even buy fuel in their vehicle. No matter how big your money is in the bank, na 1, 2, 3 that they tell you. Na the one wey you eat and the one you invest for something, na be your own. Now what is investment? Some people wan invest, they no dey invest on this. They say they wan go buy one cloth wey dey sell. No. invest more on real estate, land to farm, buildings, and other structures for business economic activity. E no dey fall go down, e dey always dey appreciate. I no go fit tell you lie. To move with rich man, so you can say I dey now. That is the point. I no like proud person, I no go tell you lie. As I dey so truth. Truth to God, God dey look my life as I dey so. I like to bring myself down. None of my friends, apart from say we dey joke, so when they dey worry you na say we call that say you dey mad. No. But you see for work, no, I dey yawa dem my staff well. I dey yawa dem well. I no go tell you lie. They all of them are my friends, but when it comes to work matter, I dey yawa them. I no dey give the space. You know why? They don't know. As me dey receive yawa to get result from me, na so me dey give yawa to the organs under me to make sure say we get results for our clients. Outside work activity, we dey quarrel for work. Outside work, wait. When always senior you and always senior, what did they do you now? Is that your problem? Come, not follow me to the. I said I want to see that result. What did happen? That's what already tested. Say they come. When I sit there, hey, that one I work is normal. But outside work, my dear brother, respect is reciprocal. Another man money na picture, but the joy, you see, I no dey like when I dey come where you dey. You go say, you just dey go again. I no like am o. I no fit tell you that as I dey so. E dey hard for me to meet men say abeg borrow me. E dey hard. The only 2 times when I don rest since 2019, now when I break down, January 2021 and this April 2022. Just this last week, now I don rest from 2019 to date. Because we have numerous assignments. And there are enemies waiting to say, not tell now. We will make them shame. That is why, if you give Osakono holding money for your job, get it clear. Your money not lost too. I know they eat person money. I know how many CFO we don't push out just only today. But I say thank God for something. Even if I'm a backslided Jehovah's Witnesses, but I have the Bible trained conscience in me. I went to Theocratic Ministry School, a school of no graduation. And I have been taught right from the one that as a man, you must not lean on your own understanding. Person did not die for my eye. And waiting, I take thank God for the family we born me into is this. We have proper jealousy, not improper one. Waiting you sabi do when I need to learn, make I feel they do, I will beg you, may you teach me. I don't say, That not be if you see the one with my guy they do and that one I be the best. This your own not correct. Whereas I not fit do anyone. When I notice say you do something and that thing clear, sense stay, I will meet you to teach me. And if you teach me, I will be a professional in that field. It's just a matter of weeks. They only teach us one thing 2 times. If you think I am lying, I will give you the numbers of my lecturers in school. Someday when they want to do interview for school, when they say, okay, we want to do defense. Because as a professional town planner, every time you must do defense on city development, including surveys and all. You must do defense. You must show the practicality in you. Because I went to Auchi Polytechnic. In our time, it is called Auchi Polytension. When they go put lecturer say, yeah, now you want be the supervisor of Usakunokuni. So they reject, say no, not be me. This one say no, they reject. If you think I'm lying, now few go say, oh yeah, because when a confrontation, as we dey talk, I will defend when they tell you say see why it be like that. You they say no, we go dey there. I got time. New idea will come in. If you think I'm lying, I can quote numbers of lecturers. It's not even far. Go to the Department of Urban and Regional Planning. Derek Wango, former councillor in Ward 5 ago, if I'm not mistaken, he was the Senate president in my school. Now we make a Senate president. Call him and ask him what I'm saying now. Derek, everybody knows Derek Wango, one of the best councillor Edo has ever produced. Go and ask him. He knows me too well. We went to the same school, the same time. We graduated the same year. He will tell you. That's why today, as we come out for the school, when I tell you a story, when I entered that school, I'm not serious. One man at Kiteko Difiri, Ayo Difiri is a lecturer. When I fight, they fight me. Now go, I don't know. If you not see me for play, will defend me. Now so will also be good. Now yoga. Now last. Now I tell no say. Now I tell no say. That lecturer. Now one of the lecturer we want me to better for life. When I want graduate come out from school, he meet me tell me, you see what I'm telling you. Congratulations. Are you not living with flying colors? When I was telling you that, because now you hurt me pass. He go make sure say I sit down on front seat. He with one man, Mr. Ikizuya, my survey lecturer. I will never forget that man till I die. I may see Ikizuya now. I may not be able to pick his face totally again. But you know what? I can never forget Mr. Ikizuya. In fact, I'm going to create time to go to Auchi to look for Mr. Ikizuya. I know he must have retired by now. When I get one bad problem for school, he said, my son, with my barrel, I can pass you. But please go and repeat your class. I have luck. Thank God now luck. It's just like only start afresh. But to those benefiting it, is it not me? I cannot do a survey for you now. They'll say, may they go return now. You know what? Say it no work. Say the survey work not make up. It can't happen. Not say I'm proud about them, but at least now what I know, say I learn well. If you like go bring professor for Harvard, if you like go bring professor from Harvard University, do not forget. Both computation and everything, I was taught. And I put you see, guess what you're following me now? But today, guess what you're not remember saying at me. But not maybe they talking about Gizo Yasu. Not maybe talking about architect different. So one of our lecturers then they don't die now. That man taught me town planning principles and techniques. He became one of the upright man and lecturer on Naiwu for Uniben. And the year one story, but then I confirm say that the man is in Uniben now. On Naiwu. That man taught me chi-square goodness of faith and chi-square. Calculation I never do before for life. When it touched me, when it teach me my head open. But where are these men today? They don't live their lives. Who is benefiting today? Is it not Sakunoku? I'm a normal lag of food. Wow. This is much I can take this evening. It's already night, and as you can see, I just came from work. I have to take my bath and rest. I want to say thank you very much to everyone, to all our esteemed customers around the world. And I'm using this opportunity to emphatically announce the fact that your surveys are out. Please come and pick your survey documents from us. For those who are applying for CFO, get yourself prepared. Let's commence your CFO application. And for those who their CFO is already out, we'll contact you and reach out to you. Some person will just watch my video, they will say, so I want to see all the CFO document where I may. No. If your CFO come out and we will reach you, say your own don't come out. Your own. That is the point. So I want to say thank you very much. I'm indeed extremely very grateful for your overwhelming support. May God continue to bless you. Osakuna. Woody and Crow. Bye for now.
Now we don't hear from Comrade Stanley Osaze Osapwenapodi. Let us know what you think for this matter. Go to comment section, make you put your own. If you never subscribe to Dan ARG YouTube, try make you subscribe so that make you for the hear all the things where they happen for Nigeria. Make I leave you now with this video, make you help us share them. Thank you for watching Dan ARG YouTube.